This scarred man is the head of Omen, a military contractor with enormous power and influence in the U.S. government. Omen, which recently absorbed the operations and personnel of the now defunct Project Rising Spirit, is now tasked with the bringing stability and order to some of the chaotic corners of the world, something which this scarred man is uniquely qualified to do. And that is what we're going to find out in this issue of Valiant's Bloodshot Salvation number 4, written by Jeff Lemire. Thank you for visiting Pastrami Nation, the meat of pop culture. And of course, you can find more reviews and other great content, including podcasts, right here at pastramination.com. My name is Mychal Fabela. This is my review of Bloodshot Salvation, issue number 4. So Valiant has a very unique way in this series of Bloodshot of jumping back and forth, but somehow not sounding or looking very confusing. This comic starts back in Ohio some years ago. So up until this point, we've heard names, but not a lot of backstory of this scarred man, which is the head of Omen. And we're going to find that out as to why he has scars on his face. Who is this guy? We've just seen kind of pictures and people talking to him, but nothing as far as his origin. P.S. might be spoilers ahead, so go read the comic if you haven't yet, or if you just want to hear the review, totally cool too. You've been warned. 3, 2, 1. So this comic tends to kind of go away from the main storyline we've been reading in Bloodshot Salvation 1, 2, and 3 for a very distinct reason. We're going to find out who this scarred man is. Comic starts out with 2 kids. You end up finding out they're brothers. They're in a barn, they're playing around, and the younger brother gets hurt. It's kind of interesting. As I'm reading through the comic, I'm thinking, who are these kids and what do they have to do with this story? And why are we deviating from the main storyline? Turns out that the scarred man is actually Pete, the older brother, and you find out how. Pete went down to his younger brother Danny, told him to stay down there no matter what he hears, to not come up. He starts a fire in the barn. Dad gets up, tells both kids to hurry, grab buckets of water to put out this fire. As the dad goes out there, Pete just whacks him in his freaking face with the shovel. In the next scene, you see the dad grab Pete, throw him into the fire, and his face catches on fire. So now we know the scarred man is Pete, and that's how he originally got the scars. But then you see Danny, pissed as all hell, pour water on his brother, get the bucket that he poured the water with, hits his dad clean across the face, grabs the shovel that his brother had, Pete had, and goes to town on his dad's face. I mean, it's kind of a gruesome part of the comic, but key as to what was going on and the torture that these kids felt and abusiveness that this father probably just poured upon them every single day. Then, after the scene with the 2 brothers, it shows the scarred man, now the head of Omen, go back to his younger brother Danny, who is still, it looks like, in this same place. So now we know who the older brother, we know who Pete is. Who is Danny? You've got to read the end of this comic to find out. I don't want to give all spoilers to you. At the end of the comic, you do see a folder that says Project Rampage, and my theories are Danny, the younger brother, who is a big kid, could in fact be the Bloodshot lookalike we see on the cover. We're going to find out, hopefully, in issue number 5, and hopefully we get back to the main storyline, but a great backstory. Valiant, as always, great job with the artwork. Go check it out if you haven't. Issue number 4, Bloodshot Salvation by Valiant Comics. Go out and get it. That's my review of Bloodshot Salvation. I give it a 9 out of 10. Great story, great background. Now we know who the scarred man is, and possibly who Danny is. I'm Mychal Fabela for Pastrami Nation, the meat of pop culture. More reviews, podcasts, and other great content right here at pastramination.com.